Okey, doktor. Cuba doktor tengok balik.
Saya buka link yang tu, tapi link tu dia kata video ini telah dialih keluar oleh pemuat naik ke kena
Okey, kejap, kejap.
generate
Saya
info
bagi,
punya je.
saya bagi link yang baru jap.
Baru, okay, bisa.
Lupa pula. Okey. Link baru. Saya bagi dekat WhatsApp. Betul. Sebab tadi ah, ah, saya buat yang baru, so that's why dia jadi macam tu.
Okay, dia dah go live. Go live.
Okey. Okey, saya transfer host dekat doktor dulu eh. Alright.
Assalamualaikum Sister Anis.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Apa khabar?
Alhamdulillah baik. From office tu daripada dia, Putrajaya?
Yes, from Putrajaya.
Okay.
Just here to support apa ni
Alhamdulillah.
UIA and my team members jugalah. Boleh ya?
Okay, memang welcome pun.
Okay. So if you don't mind, I'll just turn off my video lah. I dengar je, okay? Alright, all the best.
Thank you.
Tapi dia akan start dulu.
Oh ya, betul.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Let us start our session with Al-Fatihah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Halal and Muslim-Friendly Tourism Industry Lecture Series 2024. We are so pleased to have you here today for this enriching and insightful event. My name is Izin and I'll be your MC for today. I am a tourism student from the Kuliah of Sustainable Tourism and Contemporary Languages KSTCL at IUM Paku campus. This event is organized by the Kuliah of Sustainable Tourism and Contemporary Languages at International Islamic University Malaysia IIUM, co-organized by the International Institute of Halal Research and Training in Heart and in collaboration with Islamic Tourism Malaysia, the Jamaluddin Chair and Maktabah Al-Bakri. We are building upon the success of the Halal and Tayyib Lecture Series 2022 as we continue to promote Muslim-friendly tourism and explore its various aspects today. We have a wonderful lineup for you today with two engaging sessions. First session is on 9 a.m. until 10 a.m., which is the Muslim-Friendly Tourism and Hospitality Assurance and Recognition. And the speaker is Syed Munir Jamaluddin Sheikh Hudzai Jamaluddin, Industry Development Division of Islamic Tourism Center. And for the second session is on 10 a.m. until 11 a.m., which is the forecasting the trajectory of Muslim-friendly tourism in the future. And the speaker is Puan Nur Alisa Karalin binti Hussein, the Director Research and Training Division of Islamic Tourism Center. As we proceed with the session, I would like to remind everyone of a few important points. For the microphone etiquette, please mute or turn off your microphones when the speaker is presenting. This helps us avoid any unnecessary background noise and ensures that the focus remains on the speaker. For the Q&A session, if you have any question during the lecture, please write them down in the chat box, and then they will be addressed during the Q&A session. Alternatively, you can use the raise hand features to ask your question live. Now, without further delay, let's begin with our first session, which is Muslim-Friendly Tourism and Hospitality Assurance and Recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to introduce the session on Muslim-Friendly Tourism and Hospitality Assurance and Recognition. Today, we are honored to have with us Mr. Syed Munir Jamaluddin, Syed Hudzai Jamaluddin, an executive trainee with the Industry Development Division of the Islamic Tourism Center. And assisting Mr. Syed is Mr. Umar Damaran Abdul Rahman, an auditor for Muslim-Friendly Tourism and Hospitality Assurance and Recognition (MFAR). In this session, our speaker will provide valuable insight into how service providers in the tourism and hospitality industry can achieve assurance and recognition for their efforts in meeting the needs of Muslim-friendly travelers. Without further ado, let us warmly welcome our speaker to begin the session.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, clearly.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yep, clearly.
First of all, I would like to say thank you very much for inviting us from ITC, and also thank you so much from our great MC Izlin for this great welcome. So my name is Syed Munir Jamalullah bin Syed Muhazzi Jamaluddin. I am under the Department of Industry Development, which is mostly I handle events and training. So this is my colleague, Umar Damaran.
Yes, my name is Umar Abdul Rahman. I also under the Industry Development Division. So today I'm going to pass to Mr. Samune to present our MFAR recognition program.
Right, so we are going to talk about the introduction of ITC recognition program, which is MFAR, Muslim-Friendly Tourism and Hospitality Assurance and Recognition. So before I start, I just want to know from you guys, how many of you guys have ever heard about MFAR before? You can type in the comment. So before I start, sometimes a lot of people kind of say the name of AMFA wrong. Some people say like AMFA or MFAHR like that. So the right pronunciation of saying this AMFA is AMFA. Yeah. So the long name of AMFA is Muslim Friendly Tourism and Hospitality Assurance and Recognition. All right. Next. So what is AMFA? AMFA, to make it very simple for you guys to understand, it's like an acronym. It's like JAKIM. JAKIM is mostly handled on halal food, halal certificate. But for us, AMFA is mostly focused on tourism. So you can see the definition is that the AMFA program is a recognition initiative for Muslim-friendly tourism and hospitality products and service guided by international standards developed by Malaysia. This program aims to assist tourism industry stakeholders in enhancing the added value of Muslim-friendly hospitality service for all the travelers, particularly Muslim tourists from both domestic and international market. Furthermore, the program seeks to strengthen the competitive and marketability, enabling greater access to the rapidly expanding Islamic tourism sector. So the reason why we did AMFA is that, back in the day that during the 9/11 happened, 2001, there was a lot of very Islamophobic happened. So a lot of Islam people move out from America and try to find a country that feels safe for them. So that's why we created this AMFA to make them feel welcome to come to Malaysia, even not only for Muslim but also other people. Next. So here's some of the advantage of getting AMFA recognition, enhancing customer confidence. Number one, which customers are satisfied with the Muslim-friendly service and halal products provided. In Malaysia, a lot of people say that, oh, we are a Muslim country. Yes, of course. But how about the other international people around the world? Because they are also trying to find a country that they feel secure and feel assured about themselves. So sometimes they want to go to like based on my experience, when I went to like a certain country, like for example, like in Dubai. I went to a country like Dubai that even though Dubai is an Islamic country, but they sometimes when I went to the hotel, I couldn't find like a Qiblat or I couldn't find like a time zone to get my praying. So I have to use all my internet resources to utilize on my praying. So that's one thing about advantage of AMFA recognition. And the next one is opportunities in promotion. So once you get an AMFA recognition, you will be listed in the MOTAC and ITC website. And if you go to the website of MOTAC, you can find AMFA section, and you click on it, you'll see like a list of AMFA hotels and all the recognition.
AMFA hotel also a travel agent. We got now have 39 hotel and AMFA top 10, which is we are gonna list it in our website and also a MOTAC website. So later on we are gonna share with you everyone with the list of the AMFA recognition program.
Okay, and furthermore that you guys will also be part of the Future Rest of Rela magazine, where which is like this. You can see. So we mostly post it like once every 2 months, if I remember. So a lot of features, like for example, from our industry players, like from spa, from hotel, from travel agent, will be part of it. Even will be updated on our events in that magazine. And furthermore, having this AMFA recognition, AMFA certificate you'll be part of the social media. Like we'll be posting about you guys on social media, we on our website and everything. Next is the priority in ITC program. So the benefit of having AMFA recognition is that you mostly utilize our program or training at that hotel that have AMFA. So we 2 days ago we did Haiti. It's called Islamic Tourism 1 Haiti, where it was a campaign where it's a campaign, 1 month campaign where Islamic Tourism Month, we bring industry players from any sector to promote their packages. So during the high tea, we did at the City Pacific Hotel, which the City Pacific Hotel is already a AMFA recognized gold. So to have one thing about benefit having that hotel is that not only you did a training over there, but we also bring like industry players, like for example, like from spa, travel agent, media, like that, to make that hotel publicity rise. And also we also invite like program and speaker and guests to make it happen. So like
A conference.
like we did like conference, what we did during our September, right?
Yes.
It's called World Islamic Tourism Conference that we did at Sunway Resort.
Sorry.
We brought like around 40 speakers, 20 speakers from international and 20 speakers locally. And during the World Islamic Tourism Conference, there was a lot of variety topic talking about there's like a certain topic, specific topic focusing on like, woman solo traveling, what is the trend of traveling to the country, because some travel agents, they try to look on TikTok, but when you attend the conference, they will be more focused on the certain country that they might miss.
Also, like yesterday, I want to add something. Yesterday, 2 years back, we have a high tea that launched at City Pacific, but it was at that meantime we're gonna interview. We had interview that our new recognition hotel. So we want to publish at our social media, and also we want to share that their opinion about the AMFA recognition program, what the benefit that they gain from this recognition program.
Thanks.
So,
Okay, so number 4 is the opportunities for local and international promotion. So opportunities to participate in exhibition with ITC both. So one thing about this, a good thing about you have AMFA is that when mostly we attend events like MIHAS, Mata Fair. For international, we attend like ATF, ATM, Arabian Travel Market. So if you have AMFA recognition, we mostly will invite you guys, and we give you guys the booth for free. So that's very amazing because I mostly handle events, and majority we bring a hotel, travel agent, and spa to be under us, and everything is completely free. It's all under us.
Just want to be clear something, that this AMFA recognition program is just focusedly in the industry player local. So like travel agent, like hotel, like spa that want to join the AMFA program, then we will welcome them. But for the public, no, this recognition only for industry player, just only for the industry player.
Okay, so number 5. Increase product reputation and revenue. So AMFA recognition attracts Muslim tourists from both local and international markets, just like what I mentioned. A lot of international people are trying to find like a reassurance, like when they go to a hotel, the confidence that this hotel have a Quran, they have like a praying mat, they have Qibla for all of it, because certain Muslims are very strict about it. Because we did early this year, it's called Imam Fam Trip. This group of Imam from China came to Malaysia, and they are very strict about their praying, because when they go to a hotel, they try to find a Qibla and they try to find Quran. So there's a specific moment when we're on the bus traveling to Malacca. When they hit the praying time, they ask the bus driver to stop anywhere close to get the prayer, because to them praying to them is very important. Okay, number 6, discount and participate fees for ITC program. So ITC has a lot of program that we did, like training,
WTC
conference, entrance fee, because for some normal people have to pay like a very high price. By having MFA recognition, they will reduce your price and have we will give you guys like a discount price. Next. So MFA, there's 10 schemes under MFA, which are tourist accommodation premise, spa and wellness, travel agency, medical healthcare, transportation hubs, tourism product, shopping malls, theme parks, present service, convention centers. But right now we are currently that has been established is the accommodation and travel agency. However, spa is currently in the progress. Next. So to get MFA, so there's a main requirement to get MFA. So first of all, there's a 3 different category for scheme. For accommodation is that you need to be registered, officially graded by Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture, MOTAC. So if you go to the website of MOTAC, you can see all the list of people, all of the list of the hotel that are being registered under MOTAC. The second one is possesses a valid business license issued by the local authority, which is PBT. And the third one is registered as a member of an association hotel registered by MOTAC.
Like MyBar, Malaysian Hotel, MyBar Malaysian Budget Hotel, Maho Malaysian Association Hotel Owner, and such like lah.
And the last one is hold at least one SPHM certificate issued by JAKIM or Giant for hotels, kitchen and restaurant within the premises.
SPHM stands for Sijil Pengesahan Halal Malaysia, which is the certificate that issued by JAKIM only lah. So that they in the hotel they will need one premise. They need at least one certificate JAKIM, and they can gain the FR recognition.
Okay, for spa, it's the same thing, registered and officially graded by MOTAC, possess a valid business license issued by local authority PBT. But this one you have to register as a member of Association Spa recognized by MOTAC. So like Spa, what is it? Mau Spa, like that. So all personal care and grooming product and equipment have been formally approved by JAKIM. So all the what is it, like the essential oil, that kind of stuff have to be approved by JAKIM.
Or Mines, or KKM, or Sirim. They're just what do you say? It can be JAKIM Halal, or Mines, or KKM, or Sirim. They're not strict to JAKIM only Halal, but it can be a KKM or Sirim.
And for the third one is travel operating business, which has to be hold a valid top tier license issued by MOTAC, registered as a member of Association Travel Agent recognition by MOTAC. For example, like Bumitra, Papo, Mata, and the third one is employ at least one Muslim-friendly tourist guide, MFTG. So this one, there will be the next session, which is Puan Alisa. We will be talking more about what is MFTG. And then includes a select halal certified food and restaurant within the travel package itinerary. And also to attend this MFA training, you have to at least send one Muslim person to attend this program.
Basically, we want to say this, that main requirement for MFA, all this been shown in the slide, but all the same requirement is employed. All need all hotel or spa or travel agency, they need to employ at least one Muslim that attend the FR training program, which is held by our team lah, our team ITC.
All right, next. So next one is like a general FR requirement. So previously was mostly all about documents. This one is more about the facility. So number one is FR representative. So you have to send one representative to represent, for example, your hotel, your spa, or your travel agent. And number two is procedure CERTU. So CERTU is you have to at least to have like standby, have macam standby lah. to conduct a Sertu activity if there's areas equipment that come into direct contact with visible Najis Muhalaza. Najis Muhalaza, there's two categories. One is anjing and one is babi. So it's anjing is dog and babi is pig.
Just want to clear out that in Islam there are three najis, which is najis mu'affafa, yang ringan, najis mutawasita, the medium one, and najis muhalaza, the highest one lah, which is the paling berat lah, kategori berat. And dalam kategori berat tu, they have two animals, which is dogs and pigs. So this Proses Sertu is only for this category only. But for alcohol, the liquor one, so this is not included in the Najis Muhalaza. Just only you just pour the air mutlak sahaja pun dah sudah mencukupi. That one.
Because there was a story that happened, like for you guys to think like, why do we need to have a Sertu at a hotel or like a spa? Because there's not going to be like a dog or pig coming to the hotel. But there's a situation that there's one time that this woman bring a dog, but they hide the dog inside the bag. And when the cleaner come to the room, they smell sense of dog. So that's like a one issue that happened one time that we got.
The importance of a Proses Sertu also, they have a situation that when dogs they lick in the lobby, some other lobby hotel and the main entrance, the door as, but we need the fast action. So we need the Proses Sertu which can be complied or when applied by the staff by itself, and then they did not need to ask to call or Jabatan Agama Islam Negeri or that the person, the authority that gonna clear the Najis Muhalaza. So this Proses Sertu is a recovery plan, which is we can apply by the hotel staff itself.
And number 3 is workers and worker welfare. Provide time for Muslim employees to perform their prayers. Of course, like for men, we have to pray for Friday prayers. So they have to like make like a timeline for like workers to like make a scheduled time lah. For them to get prayers. Like some people want to pray for Zuhur and Asar, so they have to make a shift when they can do the prayers. And public toilets, like it's very simple. Separate males and females toilet equipped with cleaning tools such as hoses and bidets. So most of the hotel that we went to usually have hoses and bidet, but there's a certain hotel that don't have those kind of thing yet. Next one is surau. Separate prayers room for men and women with Qiblat direction certified by Falak Division, State Mufti Department. So of course, like in the surau, like I mentioned, need to have a Qiblat that is been certified by State Mufti. And last one is the halal food and beverage. So provide halal food and beverage or ensure certification from JAKIM. Some hotel doesn't have a restaurant, but at least like if the hotel, then the premises of the hotel have restaurant, hopefully that restaurant needs to have a halal that's certified by JAKIM. And next. So this one is specific environment requirement. So we have learned that from the first one is more about document. The second one is more about the premises, and this one is more about the inside the facility. So about the accommodation, inside the room, you need to have provided Qibla direction. So when Qibla direction, have a room space to get your prayers done. The second one,
the Qibla direction. What the importance of the Qibla direction? just want to share information to all everyone. Qibla direction is more the important things that Muslim needs before you gonna pray. So when I say that Qibla is important, do you know that Qibla, if you stray 1 centimeter or 1 meter, I can say that if your right direct is north, then if you go to the east or west, then there will gonna be a huge stretch. So maybe you are gonna jauh tersimpang lah. You can say that. Sebab jarak antara Malaysia dengan Mekah is about 7,100, which is if you miss in the direct line with the towards to Mecca, so you gonna stray to maybe go to Arab Saudi or not the real one. So memang tanda arah kiblat tu penting supaya kalau macam sudah disahkan by Mufti Jabatan Negeri, so kita yakinlah bahawa itulah adalah direct line untuk solat. So jika kalau tuan-puan ingin tahu, when it comes to apps or in the smartphone, they're not I'm gonna say
Not actually accurate.
not actually accurate, but we can say that they also have a direction, but not accurate. There's some situation that my boss, not my boss, my I want to say that kenalan saya yang pergi solat di satu tempat pada pagi, when it comes to subuh, he gonna solat di arah timur, contoh. Dan pada petangnya solat ke arah tenggara. So dia akan ada perbezaan jauh untuk arah solat itulah. Dan dia hanya menggunakan aplikasi smartphone, any application smartphone lah. But I'm gonna say that if the hotel is far, so the direct Qibla direction is completely certified by Jabatan Mufti.
So the second one is provide praying time information and offer praying mats. For praying time information, they need to keep updated on the praying time information because every month or certain days there will be the time praying will keep changing. So they have to be aware that every day or every month they have to check that praying time, the praying time information keep changing. And also they have to offer a praying mat.
To provide prayer time information, the important is when comes the Ramadan months, which is I experienced that the actual fasting, which is 7 like say just example 7:30 p.m. But when you go with smartphone, they show that 7:20 p.m. So there's a huge difference. So if you open fast early, so you're gonna miss that. Itulah sebab jika kita awal buka puasa, maka kita akan kita terbatal lah sebab kita kena pastikan masa yang kita buka puasa tu adalah tepat, baru kita boleh buka puasa. Kita kena yakin dan baru boleh buka puasa. Dan jika kita tengok dekat phone, sebelum ni saya pergi ke IOI, saya pergi buka Google dan masa dia perbezaan dia tak banyak, 1 minit saja perbezaan dia, which is 7:29 in phone, but the actual and Jakim punya schedule that 7:30. So like I say, this is important of time information when it comes to Ramadan months. And like 5 times pray also is important.
Okay. And of course, like you have to provide prayer mats and praying garments, which is telekung. and the Quran. So even for example, like certain hotel don't provide in the hotel. I mean, in the room, you can request from the lobby. You can ask like, if is there like a praying mat or the Quran. So you can request from them. The third one is offer halal certificate or plant-based bedding products, which is the same thing lah. That the restaurants need to be halal certified. And the last one is remove all alcoholic beverage from the minibar if available. And I mean, it doesn't need to be completely like but meaning like separate both alcoholic beverages, like maybe alcoholic, because you know that certain hotel
5-star hotel.
5-star hotel have alcoholic beverage, and we cannot like stop them selling that kind of stuff. But we propose to them is to make a separate room or separate
Yes,
separate places for this section is for alcoholic and this section is only for restaurants. So like a separate places.
If in the rooms, so if ada liquor or alcoholic in the minibar, so when Muslim ask to the FO front office, and if they want to remove that alcoholic, so the hotel is need to take action about that lah. So that was our requirement in MFA recognition program.
The second one is spa and wellness. The one is separate partition therapy rooms for men and women, because a lot of spa nowadays have like men and women, but the person who urut can be like men, like when you go to section women, tiba-tiba the man urut the woman, and the man
Different gender,
different gender.
gynotherapy, which is the therapist is man, but the customer is girl, woman. So that not on our
which is like the second one, gender of therapist should be appropriate for the gender of the client.
Yes.
So man, for the client for man has to be the person who the therapist should be man, woman should be woman.
and separate therapy rooms.
So like in a room, even though they have like a what do you call it, like curtain, it's preferred to have two different room rather than have a curtain, because there's one time they did like a wife and husband in the same room, but it's more appropriate to do like in separate room for wife and husband.
Yes, it's true, but it's true that the therapy is girl and the client is girl, and the next the beside this is man and man, but the client is husband and wife. But when it comes to therapist, the therapy is woman and man, so they have a cross gender over there and not haram. So that's our concern lah about this.
And the last one is use equipment and tools that are confirmed to be free from non-halal elements or sources such as brushes and towels. Next one is travel agency operators. So they have to choose a tourist accommodation premise that are MFA certified. Later, I will show you all the hotels that are certified MFA. The second one is select travel destination that reflects Islamic values and do not involve prohibited activities such as gambling, the sales of alcoholic beverage, and the worship of other religions. So like I mentioned earlier, during the Imam Fam trip, that we brought them to certain places like mosque. We went to like a Islamic museum in Kuala Lumpur. At the same time, we brought them to places that is not involved other religion lah, only for Islam.
Just okay, for example, in travel package, when it comes to they want to go to Genting, but we did not say that we want to go to gambling place. We just gonna say that we're gonna to go to Genting and like the theme park, and just did not mention the gambling itself. So it's a good it's our requirement compliant.
And then plan itineraries that take into account praying times, prayer location, times, sahur, and iftar, as well as provision of worship kits. So during the itinerary, the travel agent have to mention the praying time and also like praying location, because during itinerary they have to mention morning they have subuh prayer, and then the evening during the afternoon they have zuhur, and they have to mention all of it
We're gonna be stopped. We're gonna stop.
where to stop places to pray like that.
You can pray solat jama or solat just a normal solat, or just we're gonna assure that all the clients or all the guests knows they can pray and they have a prayer location. They have prayer place.
That's
that's why we're gonna put in our package.
So that's why the main role of MFTG is that they are aware of that kind of stuff and tell to the Muslim people, to the people the tour guide, not the tour guide, the
Tourist.
the tourist, to be aware that Zohor is coming, and Asar is coming, to get ready for your praying. And last one is be able to provide a gender segregated seating arrangement and transportation. So if you remember back in the days in school days, we did like a separate segregated, right side is for man and left side is for women. So the same thing as when you're inside the bus, we prefer to be preferably one bus is for male and one bus is for female.
If tak boleh, we just gonna go a different seat, which is the right one is for men and the left one is girl.
Next. So here's the MFA rating. So we have 3, platinum, gold, and silver. Each of them have different standards, or different grading. Silver, which meets the minimum Muslim friendly requirement. The gold exceeds the minimum, and the platinum meets the highest. So platinum is memang betul-betul syariah.
No, Sharia just highest Muslim friendly requirement. Just want to share to all what the different and distinct about the silver, gold, and rating and platinum rating, which is in tourist accommodation premises, like in the room, bilik penginapan, which is the hotel already provided prayer mat and Al-Quran, so they're gonna have a mark on that and gonna give a possibility to platinum. But we just did not put the prayer mat or just give the timetable, but not give a prayer mat, not give Al-Quran, so they're gonna possibility to go to silver is highest. So there's the difference between silver, gold, and platinum is the overall comply with the Muslim friendly concept.
So we there's a lot of hotel that apply for MFA, and for platinum next.
Next.
For platinum, there are 5, which are Hotel Seri Malaysia Kuala Terengganu, Perdana Kota Baru, Movenpick.
Perdana Kota Baru in Kelantan.
Movenpick is at near the Sepang. Madia is at Shah Alam, and Perdana Kuala Lumpur is at
Kuala Lumpur. So this is our MFA platinum. Right now we have 5 platinum, but ongoing next year we're gonna target the possibility to gain more platinum hotel.
Next one is gold. So we have 20 gold MFA hotel. Hotel Seri Malaysia, Kelbatas. There's a lot of from different states, from Terengganu, from KL, Melaka, Perlis, even from Johor.
MFA hotel, there are di semua negeri ada MFA hotel, kecuali right now we do not have MFA hotel in Melaka and Sabah, but ongoing I think next year we're gonna get all in the state in Malaysia have a EMFA hotel.
And last one is EMFA Silver EMFA Hotel, which is 9. We have like Hotel Simulation Taiping at Perak, and one at All Star, one at Rompin, one at Pulau Pinang, and one at Port Dickson. And we have
Sorry, this one is an X. I think I missed out this one.
and we also have Midi Waterfront, which is at Sarawak.
Really?
And then we have Riverside Majestic Hotel Puteri Wing
Sarawak.
and Grand Margarita Hotel.
Near in the waterfront of the Jambatan Hana.
And like Umar said, like I think I mentioned, Umar said, like we did a high tea, we gave a recognition, EMFA recognition to them. During the high tea, we gave to the latest one who received the award, which was 13 of them, which there was 8 hotel and 5 top tap.
Yes.
So next one is Top Tap.
That is a travel operating business and tour agency business.
So this one is technically all of them are new. This all of them the new candidates who got the EMFA. So Almazia, Ya Habibi, RC Travels, CIT Tours, and Mitra.
Mitra Kembar.
So like I mentioned, all of this EMFA recipients that have EMFA would be benefit for them to be part of our future events or program coming soon. So about EMFA application process flow, maybe I can give it to Umar because Umar must know about this application.
Okay, so this is the flow that when it comes to industry player want to receive the EMFA program or want to apply for the EMFA program. So first one is we're gonna receive the application from the applicant, which is the industry player, and then we're gonna verify the adequacy of the requirement and document submitted, which is the document that that they submitted to us, which is we can get back to the 5 requirements, which is they have a need to submit the MOTEC certification, officially grading MOTEC certification, sijil tanda sijil sijil PBT, lesen PBT, sijil pengasahan halal Malaysia, and the training sijil, and sijil halal and sijil persatuan hotel, like that lah. So if they did not submit, or they have a lack of document submit, so we're gonna notify the applicant for further action. But if the requirement complete, so we conduct the field audit, which is we're gonna agree with the hotel. For example, I asked the Hotel Rayo Chilang KL, I'm gonna ask, so next 3 days, I'm gonna do a field audit. So do you agree or not? Then we're gonna, if they say yes, then we're gonna conduct a field audit. And after the field audit, we're gonna prepare a report and recommend the rating and approval, which is the auditor is not the one that present the certified as a gold, silver, platinum. The auditor only prepare a report and recommend the rating and the approval, and then present the report and EMFA recognition panel meeting, which is after this we're gonna share with you who our panel meeting for the EMFA recognition. And then after already present and present the report to the panel meeting, then has the application been approved? If yes, we're gonna come up with a silver or gold or platinum. Then we're gonna print an EMFA certificate and also on. But if not, we're gonna inform the applicant of the application status, which is NCR like Jankin. We're gonna not NCR no confirmation report, which is they need to get tindakan pembetulan, and then they can get the EMFA recognition, EMFA rating. So next is our panel meeting for EMFA.
So during the panel meeting, it's not only just because not only from ITC side that can just mind choose like that. They are they can get MFA like that. But there's like a certain panel that a committee that we call from the chairman is from the ITC. We also call from one from Tourism Malaysia representative, one from Motek, Pelisinan, and we also call out from Haj Jakim, and also one representative from the industry players to be relevant to succeed.
Like hotel, we're gonna call that, we're gonna ask like the president of Mah Malaysia Hotel or Maiba to come out, and we're gonna do a meeting like this.
And then they will sit down together and then they will discuss do they deserve to get silver, gold, or platinum. And they will talk about they will check one by one the detail, and they will also ask the auditor from their point of view do they why they about the information why they should get this silver or gold or platinum. Okay. Next one. So this is the I guess the journey lah.
Strategy is to call the player to empower.
So right now, what we're currently doing right now is like a seminar lah, by giving awareness to you guys about what is AMFA. Just a lot of people right now currently, or a lot of states right now, do not know what is AMFA all about. So we are currently doing a lot of seminars, awareness to the industry players to know what is AMFA all about. Second one is training. So once you feel like, you know what, AMFA is really good and beneficial to my hotel, to my spa, and to my travel agent, then you can attend the training. So the training for hotels is 2.5 days. So the 2 days will be like learning about. We'll call out from Jakim. We'll call our colleague will talk about AMFA more detail, and
Experts talk about the Muslim trends and Muslim tourism, Islamic tourism, and so on. And then the next half day, they're gonna do a test.
So the test will be like all the things that they learn during the 2 days, and that test will we'll see if they pass or not. If you pass, then there will be an audit, right?
Yeah, they're gonna the adequacy audit report, which is they already have a FR representative. So then we're gonna go to conduct to fill audit.
So the application for hotels will be 1,500 ringgit. For travel agents, it's 3 days. However, is a bit expensive, 1,800. The reason why it's 1,800 is because on the second day we're gonna do like a site visit, going outside. So like we did like one time, is from MICA, Malaysia Inbound Chinese Association. They were from a travel agent. A lot of them are from travel agent. They on the second day we brought them to Masjid. Forgot. It's in Masjid Wilayah or something, I forgot. But it's in the masjid in Kuala Lumpur, and they learn about the history of the masjid. They learn about Islam and learn about the azan. Why do they pray like this?
Dragon fruit also.
And we also brought them to get dragon fruit. All the the places that they should brought lah. Next one is the application. Hotel operators, travel agencies, spa operators. So once you are really interested, then you can go to the website itc.jvic.my. If you scroll down, you can click on the AMFA and you choose. There's 3 different categories. One is for hotel, one is for travel agent, and one is for spa. But spa currently is not. It's still in the process. So you can choose between travel agent or hotel. So once you click on the apply, there's a detail that you have to fill out, like about fill out your hotel representative you want to send, and all of that. And next is the implementation. So application must integrate the AMFA concept requirement and implement them to meet the needs of Muslim tourists. So we will also give advice to them about what they should improve, what they should need to have before we went for audit. So during the audit, which is Umar. Umar is the Department of Audit. I also have experience going to audit also. During the audit, we will inspect places like go into the room, check the how big is the place, is there a qiblat. There's like a category that we will do auditing. Maybe Umar can explain more about audit.
Audit, we're gonna do a conduct field audit, which is we have a checklist and we're gonna look up the checklist, which is they apply or not about just say like I said just now, which is they have a sejadah made by sejadah Quran, the surah, they have a clean. They're not about facility, but they also have a cleanness, the hygienic, and the services. That's all about audit.
And also, I just want to add on, 2024 is coming to an end, like 11 or 12 more days. I just want to take this opportunity that this year we are giving out the registration for free, because next year they to register for AMFA you have to pay. So I should take this opportunity for this year to be free. And also because the government will be subsidized for only this year. And also, if you are from like a travel agent or hotel, you can get a HIE what is it?
HRD Corp.
HID Corp, claimable. So I think it will be very a great opportunity for you guys to take this opportunity for this year only, because this year is only we will giving you guys for free for register
Registration fee.
registration fee to register.
But next year we did not know about the budget from the government lah. But I want to share to everyone, if you a student or lecturer want to know more about AMFA recognition program or AMFA program, you can also join us with the training, and you can know more about the AMFA and the Islamic tourism and the halal and so on. So they have a HRD claimable, which is you can claim with the HRD Corp. So this is not only about hotel travel agent training, but this we welcoming to all student and lecturer or anyone who want to join us and who want to know about the AMFA.
Especially for students who are maybe doing a report about
do a thesis or something like that.
So at the same time, to let you know, we actually won an award, which is called Brand Laureate, which is like what do you say? Is the brand of the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
We also just wish to share to you, which is this year we have won that in Malaysia won top Muslim friendly destination of the year or IC country, which is in the Halal Travel Awards 2024 at Atrium Hotel in Singapore, which is this rating by Mastercard, Mastercard Crescent rating, which is the nobatkan Malaysia sebagai top Muslim friendly destination in this year.
Sorry. You only have 2 minutes, and we will start the Q&A session, and we start the next session.
Alright, okay, we are almost done.
Okay, next.
So here's our here's our website. So if you need if there's any information you're curious about ITC or about MFA, you can check our website. You can even email to us itc@itc.gov.my.
Yes.
So I think that
Yes.
conclude.
I want to them to share and follow us in for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So yes, just say macam mana kita nak ajak semua orang lah untuk join, share our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube, and our TikTok.
So yeah, I think that's conclude our the presentation, and I just want to say again, thank you so much for inviting us and giving this topic.
Do you have a question on?
No.
Question.
Thank you so much, Mr. Syed Munim Jamalulayan and Mr. Umar Rahman for that insightful presentation. We truly appreciate the knowledge you have shared. Now let's open the floor for the Q&A session. Please feel free to ask any question you may have. You can either type them in the chat box, or if you prefer to speak directly, use the raise hand and we will unmute.
Is there any question?
I'm Joseph. Oh,
This was a comment. So everyone is know.
Hi, hello.
hello.
Yes.
Yeah, so I do have a question regarding on the general MFA requirement, specifically on, especially on the Qiblat part.
Sorry. Qiblat. Okay.
Yeah, so okay, so I want to know how often the Qiblat is checked to preserve its accuracy.
Can you repeat the question? I want to confirm something. Can you repeat the
Okay.
question?
Okay, so regarding the Qiblat, so how often is it checked to avoid the deviation in its accuracy?
Okay. So I have a discuss with the hotel and also the expertise in the Jabatan Mufti. The Qiblat direction is cannot be stay, tak boleh terubah sedikit pun, which is jika like I say, if not, but next 10 years is also not. They're not of a stray, a distinctive stray, which is tak ada perubahan yang banyak lah jika apa tu dalam masa 100 tahun akan ataupun 50 tahun akan datang, which is if you have a recognition certified by Qiblat, expertise by Jabatan Mufti in 2020 or next 2080 or 2060 also you can repeat, or if a hotel want to renew their certification of Qiblat, so they also can next 10 years, but advisable we have a decade lah. So 10 tahun dia boleh ubah, dia boleh dia boleh renew dia punya certificate, dia boleh panggil jabatan expertise yang Jabatan Falak Mufti Bahagian Negeri, because perubahan akan berlaku jika plat tektonik antara Malaysia dengan Mekah tu ada perubahan lah. So jika kita tahulah plat tektonik ni biasa dekat Indonesia, they have a lot of volcano and so on. So maybe in Malaysia we did not have a huge distinctive about the accurate direction of Qiblat. So advisable that every 10 years to a hotel can have a renew their Qiblat certification.
Alright, thank you.
You. Is there more question?
A good question actually about the Qiblat. I want to add something, that hotel, if they want to apply for Qiblat direction, they can apply by in the online application, which is in the Jabatan Agama Islam.
I do have a question. I just want to ask, is it MFA actually targeting domestic tourists? Because it seems that when we ask around among domestic tourists, we are not really aware on the existing of this actually certificate standard.
Hi, Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Right, okay. Not quite sure what happened with the line though, but can I just wanted to chip in a little bit. I know it's not my session yet, but can the questions be repeated?
Okay, actually, I just want to ask, is it MFA is targeting for domestic tourists? Since when we actually, as academician, when I did just a short survey, it seemed that domestic tourists not really aware about the existing of MFA.
Okay. Okay. I think Said Munir and also Umar can probably add on a little bit later. But what we are, I would say on behalf of ITC, basically, the target is for everyone, domestic and even international tourists. But it's just that I would say it's not that they're not aware. I think a lot of things that we still need to do. And of course, the industry players are now beginning to realize that how all these requirements can actually help them, particularly the businesses, can actually help them to to tackle more than just the domestic market for the MFA. So I know that we have still a lot to do. I do believe Said Munir and Umar would agree with me on that part. We have been doing a lot of groundwork before this, and Alhamdulillah, for the past 2, 3, 4 years, I would say, before COVID probably a little bit, but now after COVID, a lot of people paying more attention towards MFA because of its component on the hygiene and cleanliness, because that is what we stressed a lot when it comes to the assurance and also the recognition. I mean, the name is assurance and recognition anyway. So of course, it's not really the MFA is not for, how should I say, it's not for the tourists. It's actually for the businesses to be able to cater for their customers. So it can be it can be local, and it can also be international customers. So probably that's where sometimes the confusion happens. A lot of people probably thought the MFA are for the tourists. Not really. It's actually MFA is for the businesses within the tourism industry, so that they can cater for the clients, for their customers, for the Muslim travelers coming in and using their facilities and services. I would think of it like that, but I leave it to Munir and also to Umar, because they are the custodian of the MFA anyway. Thank you.
Yes, I think we both we both side actually agree with Lisa from her explanation about MFA. And there's one time I endured this situation that they restaurant company lah. They say if I apply MFA, so I don't need to apply JAKIM lah. No, it's different because JAKIM is more focused on halal, but MFA is mostly focused on tourism hospitality, but for business wise.
I just want to ask, I believe that for this is as Madam Puan Alisha mentioned that ITC has worked on actually a lot of workshop training related to MFA for businesses. and giving awareness to them to get this MFA. But I believe that there is a need to give actually awareness to the customer, since at the end, after all these businesses have all this MFA, but customers still didn't know what the difference between MFA and other conventional sectors. So I believe that there should be another initiative done by ITC to make sure that the consumer also aware about this existing MFA. If not, it's only one side, while the consumer, the tourist itself, at the end didn't go for MFA certificate.
That's true. That's true, Doctor. I do not deny you on that part. I would say I agree with you. I mean, there has to be a demand so that we can create the supply, right? I do agree with that one. That's the thing. I would say we have done a lot of promotions basically, but a lot of I would say a lot of the customers that realizing about the MFA ni adalah daripada luar. And you know, the Muslim travelers from outside coming into Malaysia, they are the one that kind of like a lot more aware of MFA compared to the local. I think it has a lot to do with us thinking that because of the environment, right? Because Malaysia is Muslim majority country, so pretty much everything is halal, and you know, you can go anywhere to pray, you know, things like that, I would say. But yes, I do agree with you. In order for us to be able to create more supply, or for the businesses to be able to subscribe to MFA, we have to create a demand from the market, basically. Slowly but surely, inshallah, I think we're getting there with your assistance as well. Yes, Anis.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. I'm Anis from Islamic Tourism Center, and I'm handling, I support the work of Alisa, Puan Alisa, Syed Munir, and Umar, and the rest of the team in terms of the communications and branding. So, Doctor, as you said, there has to be a two-way marketing and promotions and awareness lah. Maknanya we have to create the demand from among the consumers, and we also have to create the supply from among the tourism industry players. So imagine the amount of work that requires kan for publicity, communications and marketing on both ends of the spectrum. Unfortunately, ITC kita bukanlah satu agensi yang besar. Our resources are quite limited, human resources, financial resources. But I would say that in the past few years, communications, we have tried to step up in terms of communications and branding, but very targeted because of our limited resources. So we have to really go for specific platforms or specific markets. So in the beginning, kita ada buat macam with traditional media lah, maknanya surat khabar, TV, you know, and slowly we are also engaging the youths through social media platforms, utilizing bloggers and influencers to speak more about MFAR, to get them to understand, and so that through their own social media platforms, they can share that message with their audiences. Not to say that we have not done that part, but perhaps if we had further resources that we could utilize, then you would see more of that lah, inshallah. You know, but memang the efforts are ongoing. And you're right to say that we have to create both the demand and the supply. So on the supply side, memang my teammates like Puan Alisa, Omar and Syed Munir have been working hard to create the demand and create that interest from among the industry players like the hoteliers, the spa centers and all that. And on my side, my team pun, we are working hard to create that understanding, that awareness for the existence of MFAR, so that when the consumers, whether local or international, know that they can demand for MFAR products and services, they can demand for hotels that have Qiblat direction, that can provide prayer mats, that have halal food, then the industry players will also step up to that demand. So apa ni, hopefully through today's session ni, the young ones can help to spread the news. I'm sure that among all of you here, there are lots of you that have, your own social media platforms. Mungkin ada yang influencers among you all. So hopefully through your engaging content, you can help to spread the awareness, and who knows, in the future we might want to engage with you as well, to reach out to your your age group, about MFAR, and start demanding for it from among the industry players. Okay, I hope that has helped to clarify a little bit, but we're on the same page. Memang we need to create that demand from both sides of the spectrum.
Okay, maybe I want to add something, but based on my opinion lah, which is how to increase the demand from the consumer, which is the public lah. Actually kan, sebenarnya, but for me, based on my opinion, that consumer already have demand, which is if they want to go to hotel, they want, for sure they want, for the Muslim tourists, if they go to hotel, for sure they want to have a Qibla direction. So they ask to hotel, where is the Qibla direction, the actual Qibla direction. So from that, the industry player know they have the demand about the Sajadah prayer and also Qibla direction. From that, they know how to rebrand that our hotel is have all this consumer demand, and then from that they know from the itulah based on networking industry or anything else. So from there they want to apply MFAR based on consumer. Turis pelancong dah ada demand that they have I think to hoteler know the demands from the consumer. Like I have a situation that in Kota Kinabalu before this, Suria tourist from Suria, dia datang ke restoran, dia tanya restoran ni ada halal tak? So dia macam ragu-ragu, but for sure hotel cakap, oh yes, this ni ada hotel, ada halal. So daripada hotel tu macam, oh I think kalau kita cakap kita pergi MFAR program ni, so kita akan boleh rebrand dia punya hotel as a MFAR hotel. So MFAR hotel pasti ada halal. Then after that consumer akan tahulah, okay, MFAR hotel ni confirm ada halal, dan ada tanda kiblat, ada sejadah. So from that, so dia industry player main peranan untuk apply MFAR untuk dapatkan demand, untuk capture demand yang diorang ada, capture demand daripada turis. So I think that's my opinion lah about how to attract. Actually, the consumer already have demand, but industry player want to attract the consumer that they already fulfill their demand with the MFAR regulation program. So that's my opinion.
Hi, I would like to ask one question if allowed by you. Can I?
Boleh, okay.
Only one short question. Okay, Assalamualaikum, very good morning. My name is Asra from UniKL, /IIUM. Hi Puan Anis, Puan Alisa. Okay, I have one simple question. Do you, ITC did, some research ataupun research from tourist punya perspective. What I mean is the demand tu lah. Is there any demand that we as a tourist really want this kind of hotel, so that, from the result tu might be, you can use to push the hotelier to implement this, the approach that you suggest ni kan, the MFAR hotel ni. Is there any research on that? Thank you.
Sorry, you're talking about, is there any research done on
tourist perspective, saying that we are demand this kind of hotel, and then,
okay.
Right?
Yes, they are. We've done that, I think a couple of years ago. And in fact, we always have this opportunity for even researchers from universities or even in the industry, if they wish to do sort of like a market study kind of thing. But we have done it before. and there is a demand on it, but that was quite some time ago. I would say it was before COVID, basically. Of course, us ITC specifically, we did not, or we have not actually, and we're actually planning to do it right now. I would say this year or sometime, in fact, this year just now, but it got postponed, and we're planning to actually have an impact study on MFA. And it's just that there are still a few technical, not to say issues, I would say technical challenges that we need to sort out. And inshallah, hopefully by next year, we should have one proper study done on the demand of the MFA, basically. Yeah? But if you do have any, if you have some suggestions, or maybe if you are interested to do it, let us know. By all means, send us a proposal. Perhaps you have a different view on what sort of study you want to do compared to the one that we have kind of like approached some other organization or research institute to do. Let us know. Get in touch with us, and perhaps we can explore more. There are some studies actually done overseas. Some of the studies actually looking only on specific, I would say specific criteria. So, and some studies that I have seen, they did particularly on certain states only. So if you want to look, just in case if you're interested to help us out, like Anis rightly pointed out, we are very, very small. We are very limited in terms of resources. And if you have a proposal on that one, we are more than happy to collaborate with you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Polisa. That's great, because kita tahu sekarang kan people are looking semua halal, halal is now is the emerging research things, right?
Yeah.
So this MFA is so much related with that, and we know that macam as you said, memang dah banyak research overseas, but still, I mean, kita tahu kan kita punya requirement is not the same, because not only we look from the Muslim perspective, but our culture is so much different, so requirement to different kan. So yeah, that's great. I mean, to know that macam you are looking for that. InsyaAllah kalau ada peluang, maybe not only me, mungkin ada orang lain juga nak do this kind of research. And thank you so much for the effort, and it is a good effort. Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you to everyone for your questions, and thanks to Syed Munir Jabatai and Mr. Umar Dengaran for answering them. We'll now proceed for our second session, which will begin immediately. Our next topic is forecasting the trajectory of Muslim-friendly tourism in the future. Our speaker is Puan Nur Alisa binti Hussein, the Director of the Research and Training Division at the Islamic Tourism Center. She will be discussing the future direction of Muslim-friendly tourism and the key factors influencing its growth. Please join me in welcoming Puan Nur Alisa binti Hussein.
Right, so here I am. I probably jumped in a bit too soon just now. First and foremost, I think I'd like to thank my colleagues, Syed Munir and also Umar, sharing with you the information or the details on MFA. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. I think, yeah, it is still morning. Good morning. Salam sejahtera and also salam Malaysia Madani. Pardon me, I'm actually not, I would say I'm kind of like very mobile right now because we have another event ongoing. But how shall I say, I cannot refuse Dr. Salwa. He has been waiting for this. I would say I've been trying to actually get someone else to replace me, but unfortunately everyone is going, on holiday very, very soon. So anyway, Alhamdulillah, all praise be to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His mercy, His blessings, and for this opportunity, gathering us all in this session today. I feel excited. And I feel very grateful for this opportunity extended to us, to ITC, by Dr. Salwa. Thank you very much, Dr. Salwa. But at the same time, I am very, very nervous because of this topic. It sounds very, very, forecasting. It's something huge. Sounds enormous. It's serious. Okay, it sounds like a very serious business. But anyway, it is a serious business for us, especially when it comes to ensuring the Ummah's needs and requirements are adequately met. Yeah, so I have to be very honest. I have not been able to really prepare some slides for today. So bear with me. You're going to be listening to me talking. We've been my team and I have been in and out of the office attending and organizing the remaining programs that we have planned for the since earlier this year. So we've been trying to finish off all the programs before everyone goes off for the year-end holidays. Yeah, but inshallah, with a bit of experience and information that we have gathered, I'll share with all of you what we have collected. Hopefully, they will benefit you in one way or another. But before I begin, may I know if all of the audience here are students? If anybody can actually help me with that, so that because I just like to know the people that I am talking to right now. Are we all students? Or some of us are business players, maybe? Anybody? I know Islin, the MC, is trying to say something, but I couldn't hear you.
I think everyone is a student.
Okay, students and also, I think students and also lecturers, yeah? All right, okay, understood. That sounded, well, it's not really easy, but I think at least I know how to basically approach this, yeah? Yes, Tan, I see that you sent something. You were saying something? I can't see the chat. Oh, part-time students. Okay, all right, sure, noted. Okay, hang on, let me reorganize this. Okay, so let's see. Today we will explore first, the dynamic landscape of Muslim-friendly tourism. Of course, in ITC, we usually call it's Muslim-friendly tourism and hospitality. But based on the topic I was given, it's on Muslim-friendly tourism. And then MFT is a sector experiencing significant growth and transformation for the past few years. So we will delve into the key factors shaping its trajectory, emerging trends, and also the exciting opportunities it presents for the global tourism industry, basically. Yeah? So I believe my colleague just now, Encik Syed Munir, and also Encik Umar, has presented to you the definition and the concept of Muslim-friendly tourism and hospitality, the extended version of MFT lah, if I would say. So they also shared one of the recognition programs that ITC has developed, the MFA, or Muslim-friendly tourism and hospitality assurance and recognition. I know it's mouthful, but rather quite important. Yeah, so that is one of the current projects that ITC is working on. Onboarding as many industry players as we possibly can from the various schemes available that we have developed, training and equipping them with the necessary knowledge and validation so that they be able to support the tourism industry, support ITC basically in our work, in our efforts in ensuring Malaysia remains the preferred destination for the Muslim travel market segment. It's kind of like something very, very important. And I noticed also, Syed Munir mentioned about MFTG just now. Well, that was not in my list of items to speak about. But since he mentioned, I'll touch a bit on it later. I hope I remember to touch on it a bit later. Yeah? No, basically, Muslim-friendly tourism, it's about creating a welcoming and comfortable environment for Muslim travelers. That's the most crucial part, yeah. And it's not just about halal, but it is a holistic approach that considers various aspects of their faith and lifestyle. Now, if you were to look at it, it's about catering to the specific needs of Muslim travelers based on Islamic principles. It is also about providing facilities and services that enhance their travel experience while adhering to their faith. It encompasses various aspects, like halal food, prayer facilities, appropriate accommodation, and in some cases, family-friendly environments. And of course, it's not limited to destinations with a Muslim majority. It's about inclusivity and catering to a diverse market, basically. So a lot of people probably think, Muslim friendly, so it's just for the Muslim. It is not. It's actually inclusive. It's actually caters for both. If for the non-Muslim who wish to experience the Muslim friendly services and facilities, by all means, they're more than welcome to experience that. Yeah. Now we have explored earlier on with Syed Munir and also Umar the fundamental underlying concepts and principles of MFT. But what exactly drives this particular market segment? What are some of the push factors that influence the growth? So among the factors that we have seen, basically, increasing Muslim population. That is undeniable. I think in every research you would see, even by Crescent rating or from a DINA standard, it has been projected, the global Muslim population is projected to grow significantly. I believe by 2030, it goes up to, which is about 4 years from now, it can go up. It was projected to be at 2.2 billion, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So this is one of the driving factors. Of course, rising disposable incomes. Okay, their middle class is growing in Muslim majority country, because a lot of the other Muslim majority countries now are getting richer, I would say. So with the increased spending on leisure and travel, we can see like the Middle Eastern, we all know that Middle Eastern has been very, very rich, and they're coming out to explore more of this services. Greater awareness of faith-based needs as well, increased demand for travel experiences that aligned with their religious values, and of course technological advancements. That is something very, very important. Online platforms, mobile apps that providing easy access to information and booking options for Muslim travelers for Muslim friendly services. So these several factors are converging to basically drive the growth of this of the Muslim friendly tourism segment. As I've mentioned, the increasing Muslim population coupled with rising incomes, greater awareness of faith-based needs. All of these create a strong demand for Muslim-friendly travel options. Now we were talking about demand now, yeah. Just now I know that we are looking at demand and the supply. So technology is of course one of the things that is playing a crucial role as well in connecting travelers with the relevant services. I will explore more on the technology influence or factors slightly later. Yeah. If we look at the key trends in terms of what are the key trends shaping the future. So for the past couple of years, I believe even more than a decade ago, we have seen changing trends and patterns within the MFT segment itself. Of course, with the COVID-19 pandemic that has severely impacted the world, particularly the tourism and hospitality industry, and with many of the remaining players right now working hard to keep their businesses afloat. In fact, even now, I think after 4 years, many are still working hard on it. Yeah? But things I can see that are improving. I think the industry admit that things are improving, and I can say based on our engagements with the industry, we can see emerging trends within the MFT. Some of the emerging trends within the MFT that we have seen, you know, people, for example, the experiential travel. There is, we've seen a growing demand for authentic cultural experience and immersive travel. People are looking at experiencing new culture experience. People go, you know, they would like to try something new and something that is very, very, I would say, very, yeah, I think the word is very cultural, basically. Yeah? And of course, family, another emerging trends is that we can see is family-focused travel, multi-generational travel with a focus on family-friendly activities and amenities. There is also a demand or emerging trends on luxury halal travel. We see this for high-end experiences that cater to the specific needs of affluent travelers, and this is particularly true for women travelers. We have seen, you know, reports coming out saying that women traveler now, I think one of the three big markets that people are looking at the women travel, about more than 40%, I think. If they usually look for luxury travel, particularly the career woman. Yeah, of course, I don't mean to say like students, you know, or some other categories, but we have seen a rising demand for luxury travel, particularly from the woman segment, so women travel market. Of course, another emerging trend is on the sustainable and ethical tourism, where it focuses on environmentally and socially responsible travel options. And as I've mentioned, the technology just now, digitalization and personalization. About you know, that's one of the emerging trends as well, utilizing technology to personalize travel experiences and provide seamless services. And so in short, several of these exciting trends are basically shaping the future of MFT or MFTH. Travelers are seeking more than just basic amenities. They want authentic experiences. They're looking for family-friendly options, and they're looking for personalized services. That's how we saw, or from what our reading is. Yeah. So there's also a growing emphasis on sustainability and also ethical travel practices. So I've touched on the concepts. Well, basically my colleagues have touched on the concepts. I've basically touched on the drivers and also the key trends just now. Now let's explore on the challenges and opportunities as well. Yeah. Well, it cannot be just bed of roses every time, I would say. Yeah. So I mean, in our everyday lives, you know, we face challenges, but of course there will also some opportunities present itself as well. So let's first look at the challenges first. What we have seen, I think some of these are particularly true as well. There are still lack of, this is if you were to look at, you know, globally, yeah, lack of standardized halal certifications. While Malaysia is very, very strong when it comes to halal certification, the halal industry is also very, very strong. There are still certain countries that may still be behind when it comes to the halal certification. So when it comes to, so that present challenges for the Muslim travelers as well, particularly for strictly practicing Muslim traveler. Yeah, so they'll be really particular about this. And in some countries, maybe that is something that they need to look at. Another challenge is the misconceptions and stereotypes about Muslim culture. I think that is what we face, I think, on a daily basis. Everywhere, you know, there are misconceptions and stereotypes about Muslim. It can be in any form, you know, like dressing or even in terms of practices and stuff like that. And of course, I think as rightly pointed out just now by Dr. Salwa, and so a few of my other colleagues, the need for greater awareness and training within the tourism industry. luckily I've listed that out, and definitely that is one of the challenges. We still need to do more awareness, and also we need to train more industry players within the industry, basically. Yeah. So if we were to look on the flip side, the opportunity side, all this, I mean, the challenges just now creates opportunities for people like, or even organizations like us or InHeart, to develop standardized halal certifications and guidelines. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask, are we all from UIA, or do I actually have participants from other universities? Because I may be, people be thinking that I'm looking from just one side. What I can, what I can think of is, when it comes to developing standardized halal certification guidelines, I do believe, organizations or unit or agency like InHeart has been doing exceptional work, I would say, in terms of, helping out the government, or helping out, government like JAKIM, or even us, in terms of, the certification, also the guidelines. Yeah, so developing standardized halal certification guidelines is one of the opportunity that present itself during this time among the challenges. Promoting cultural understanding and dialogue. I think that is also quite crucial, quite important. Cultural understanding and dialogue. Investing in training and education for tourism professionals. And that's what we have been trying to do. And I mean, we need to do more of that. And of course, finally, is another opportunities that we can see is in terms of leveraging technology to enhance traveler experience. So what I can sum up here is, while the sector holds immense potential, there are challenges that need to be addressed. So like I've mentioned earlier on, standardizing halal certification, promoting cultural understanding are among the crucial steps. Yes. However, these challenges also present significant opportunities for innovation and growth, as rightly that I've shared just now, the 4 items. Yeah? Now, I've promised that I've mentioned that I will touch a little bit on the role of technology, and I find this is something that I cannot miss. On top of what I've mentioned earlier on, the technology part is also very, very important. Technology plays such a crucial role in our lives nowadays. Everywhere you can see, you can turn left, turn right, look up, look down. It's all about technology, basically. Yeah, and technology can actually brings us good, or it can also damage our society if you're not careful. So we can see how technology affects our daily lives, basically. So let's look at technology from the positive sides, rather. Let's explore technology as a catalyst in tourism industry. Now, I would say, and I think many of you or even my colleagues would agree, that travelers nowadays are mostly tech savvy. Yeah, so even the Silverhead group or Silverhead community, I hope you know what Silverhead means. These are the, warga emas, Silverhead group, Silverhead community. They use this technology to, to make plans, to travel to a place, placing orders, a lot of things. They're also doing they had to adapt to it. And over the years, the advancements of technology has helped shape the tourism industry, and some of the other technology that we can see every day, I hope you agree with me, is on the halal food apps and also restaurant finders. Yeah, so it is really, really helpful, and how these apps can actually help people to make plans and to visit and to travel. Yeah, prayer time and Qibla direction apps. Okay, now this can be something, I think ada sedikit mungkin kegusaran lah di situ, because I know Qiblat direction may not be as accurate. Yeah, sometimes it depends on very much on the magnetic field, I would say. So that is the reason why in MFA, we encourage the hotels to basically, do it manually, get it certified or certified by the Jabatan Agama Islam or the state religious affairs, and then paste it firmly on either usually on the ceiling. Yeah, so that it's kind of like people can be sure about it. So Prioritize and Kiblat Direction apps, we're talking about technology. Yeah, so online travel platforms specializing in Muslim friendly travel. I think we can see it mushrooming now. You can see a lot of online travel platforms coming out for the past, I think, few years. Halal Trip, Halal Trip is okay. Have Halal Will Travel. Those are some of the but of course some of those are actually bloggers and but they do provide some tips, and also for example at Halal Trip they do provide some facilities for people to basically navigate or make plans when they do travel. Yeah, and last but not least, I think is social media and online communities for sharing travel experiences. A lot of vloggers, a lot of TikTokers nowadays using that platform to basically disseminate information or share with people places that they have been to. Yeah, so overall, technology definitely plays a transformative role in MFT. Mobile apps, as I've mentioned, online platforms, social media, all of these empower travelers with information and connect them with the relevant services. So this digital transformation creates new opportunities for businesses to reach out and engage with this growing market, basically. Yeah. Okay. I'm almost there, almost finished. Very, very quick. The final thing that I would like to share is on the outlook. Yeah, on the outlook, future outlooks. What can we expect to happen within the next 3 or 5 years? What we have gathered from the market, some of the key predictions. Yeah, some of the key predictions are there will still be continued growth, even stronger, in Muslim-friendly tourism sector, MFTH. Basically, the demand will be there, and it's going to be, we'll see increasing demand for the MFT services and facilities. There'll be increased diversification of destinations and travel offerings. People are a lot more creative now, not just the traveler, but also the businesses, more creative in terms of positioning themselves. So it creates diversification, yeah, of destinations. Sometimes it might be one destination can cater for few groups, things like that. Of course, another one is on greater focus on personalized and experiential travel. As I've mentioned earlier on, a lot of people now looking more at experiential tourism. They would like to experience rather than just visiting a place or learning about it. It's not just kind of like touch and go based anymore. They want an immersive experience, immersive tourism kind of thing. Yeah, and I think the other key predictions that we have read or that we have seen from the market are the growing integration of technology and innovation, which is very, very crucial. People are talking about VR, talking about AI, talking about AR. Honestly, I got lost in the terms previously, but I think now I'm trying to get myself familiar with all the terms. Yeah, so growing integration of technology and innovation is what we can see within the next, in fact, within the next 2 to 5 years, basically. Yeah. So all in all, I would say the future of MFT, Muslim-friendly tourism, looks bright. We can expect continued strong growth with more destinations and businesses catering to the specific needs of Muslim travelers. The focus will be on creating personalized and memorable experiences driven by technology and innovation. Yeah. So in conclusion, okay, I'm there already. I hope I'm within my timeline. Oh, yes, I am. Okay. So in conclusion, some of the key takeaways from my sharing, I would say, Muslim-friendly tourism, or MFT, or Muslim-friendly tourism and hospitality, MFTH, is a significant and growing sector that the global tourism industry needs to look into, not just Malaysia. Yeah, this MFT presents exciting opportunities for businesses and destinations that are willing to cater to the specific needs of Muslim travelers. I think Muslim travelers now are a lot more concerned. You know, they are cautious, more cautious traveler basically. Yeah? So by embracing innovation, technology, and also cultural understanding, we Malaysia basically, or even I would like to say that we Malaysia can actually unlock the full potential of this dynamic market. It's very dynamic, it's very vibrant, it is niche, very niche segment, but it's very, very dynamic and very vibrant. Yeah. So as I mentioned, in conclusion, the MFT, Muslim-friendly tourism, it's not just a niche market. It is a significant and evolving segment of the global travel industry. By understanding the needs and preferences of Muslim travelers, and of course embracing innovation, we can actually create a more inclusive and welcoming travel environment for everyone. And that's basically what we would like to do. We need the support of the industry, we need the support of, you know, the academia, you know, all the researchers like Miss Asra mentioned just now. You know, if you can help us out, more than happy to collaborate with you. We need all the support that we can have to basically help strengthen Malaysia's position now, so that it will continue or remain as the preferred destination for the Muslim travelers, basically. Yeah. So I think have I completed all my points? Yes, I think that's just about it. Thank you very much. I have to say that I'm happy to answer your questions, but I do hope, you know, my sharing are kind of like extensive enough and able to help you out and beneficial enough for you. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Puan Alisa binti Hussein, for that presentation. We will now move on to the floor for the Q&A session for the second session. If you have any question, please type them in the chat box or feel free to raise your hand to speak.
Yeah, I can see
Any question?
some familiar names here. Hello Nazrin, Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi from South Africa. Well, if you know, if there's no question, I would like to share. Yeah, I think I promised about sharing the MFTG just now as one of the recognition program that we are working on. Okay, the Muslim-friendly tourist guide. We have received requests as well from students, you know, wanting to get in and take up the course. It's just that unfortunately, when we created that particular program, it was meant for licensed tourist guide, where we share with them, you know, things like the trends, the definition, the concepts, and also you know, all of the initiatives that we have done, basically. Yeah. Communications is also part of the things that we put in the module. We try, well, basically, we are trying our best to tailor or customize the MFTG program so that it can be implemented also for the public. Yeah, we hope that we can do that soon, because we are gathering the module developer, because I think, you know, for tourist guide and also for the public, it'll be there'll be some differences in terms of the module. So which hopefully the students can also take, but do not, okay, my I would like to cautious, do not think that you are already a tourist guide. When we do, when we do the training later on, let's say, for example, we have Muslim friendly tourism and hospitality, maybe, courses, and you see some MFTGs component in there. I hope you won't kind of like rasa bangga diri, oh, I dah jadi turis kat Kengan ya. Please, if you really want to explore being a tourist guide, I suggest that you contact any of the Institute Latihan Pelancongan, or get in touch with MOTEC, or even you get in touch with us. We help you to go to the proper channel and get yourself certified as a tourist guide. You have to be a tourist guide first for you to be able to take up the MFTG. So that's on the MFTG basically. No questions? I have 2 more minutes before it hits 11.
Puan Alisha, if
Yes,
I
I
may ask a question.
Yes.
Okay, just now you are talking about some of the trend, like future trend, talking about the existing of all this VR, AR.
Yes.
Do you find that all this can become a challenge for actually Muslim-friendly tourism sector?
It is not just for Muslim friendly tourism sector. I think it becomes a challenge for the tourism industry as a whole. I have actually, trust me, I have actually contested the idea of using VR, I mean, forget about AI, it's not so much. I think it's more on VR, virtual reality, and also augmented reality, AR. Well, the people that I argued with were all these technology innovators and champions. But eventually, I think I had the opportunity to engage with industry players as well, those from the tourism industry themselves, and also with tourists, with a group of tourists. I do think while it may pose challenges to the tourism industry, some people will still be looking for a personalized experience. They will still want to be talking to human, because it is different talking to a robot, or in fact, I would say that the usage of VR and AR is more on giving the tourist teaser. For example, like masjid, we would like to basically promote mosque tourism, masjid. So I know there's a lot of, we have been approached many times as well by this VR and AR developer to have some sort of like, that particular facilities. So when I look at it, of course, some of the masjid probably felt, this is not the proper way to do, they should visit, they have the experience it themselves, which is true. But sometimes not everyone has the opportunity to travel that far, so they're probably looking for something. They were probably trying to make plans, where they want to go, what do they want to see. With the VR or AR facility, they'll be able to basically set in their mind, okay, if I want to go to this place, this is what I'll be seeing, this is what I'll be experiencing, and stuff like that. And that I would say that helps to create eagerness in them to go to that particular place and then experience it themselves, like physically. So I do, in fact, for myself, I do not deny that VR and AR is a wonderful technology that we have now. But I do still feel that I would like to go and experience it myself. Nothing beats talking to human. Nothing beats communicating with the local community, because it is different. I think some people probably don't mind, but generally, I think the general public, most of them still prefers, human touch, I would say. It may pose challenges across the tourism industry for MFT as well, but I think a lot of people still want to look at the personalized experience or even the experiential experience.
Thank you, Puan Alisha, for that.
Thank you. I hope that kind of like answers the question though. Any more questions? Because I think it's very simple, yeah. I think these all challenges and you know what we can see. I just probably add in a little bit based on what we have read, engagements that we have had with a lot of people. Many think, you know, in fact, I think that was this is particularly true when COVID-19 struck. Based on our how should I say, our engagement with the industry, a lot of them says that among the first few market that will bounce back will be the Muslim travelers, Muslim travel market. And I think that's particularly true because you know, especially I'm not saying that the conventional tourism are not looking at hygiene or are not looking at the safety, but because the component within the Muslim-friendly tourism looks at, for example, like hygiene and cleanliness and safety, that has already been embedded. Not just when things happen then we look at it. Yeah. So that much is what we have seen, basically. Any other? And my time is up though.
I think that's all.
All right.
Thank you once again for Alisa Caroline. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of today's Halal and Muslim Friendly Tourism Industry Lecture Series 2024. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our distinguished speaker, our participants, and everyone who made this event possible. We hope you gained useful insights from the discussions today and that they contribute to your understanding and involvement in Muslim-friendly tourism. I also want to express our gratitude to all of you, our attendants, for your participations and participations. Your engagement is what makes these events really special and impactful. Let us close our session with Tasbih Kafarah and Surah.
Thank you very much, Puan Alisha. Thank you very much, ITC, for the support the program.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So if there's any question or perhaps you're too shy to ask during this session, drop us an email. You can actually drop it to itc@itc.gov.my or to specifically my division, our division, rt@itc.gov.my. For MFA and under the for the MFA scheme, you can email directly to ID as in India, Denmark, id@itc.gov.my. Yeah. So thank you very much for the opportunity. Hope everyone well. And hopefully we'll see each other again sometime soon. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much.